Thank you. Now we move on to the District 26 race. Again, the candidates are with Joyce Schimenti.
My name is Joyce Schimenti, and I am running for District 26 State Rep. A little bit about me. I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm from a blue-collar family. My dad's a carpenter, my mom's a bookkeeper. I earned my undergraduate degree at Memphis State University in social work, and then I went on to earn my master's degree in social work at the University of Tennessee. I live in Bismarck, and my husband and I moved there 22 years ago. It is also my chosen state. We moved there, and 22 years ago, my husband and I have been married for 36 years. We have one adult son, and he graduated from Henderson State University. Have been a small business owner. I know what it's like to own a small business in Arkansas. In 2001, my husband and I, we built a restaurant in Bismarck, and we owned and operated that restaurant until about a year ago when we sold it. So if you've ever worked in a restaurant, you know that I know hard work. That restaurant took care of any kind of free time that I might have had. But for 45 years, I've had my other career, which is as a social worker in mental health. And I started that career when I was in Memphis in a community mental health center there. And I went on to finally establish my private practice in Memphis. When we moved to Arkansas, my career circled back to community mental health. It's the great circle of life, and apparently I've made one full rotation. Because I've been in community mental health and in healthcare for 35 years, I've had a front row seat in healthcare. I understand healthcare, and I've gotten to witness how important, how critical it is that you have access to healthcare when you need it. Healthcare is the reason that I'm in this race. Please vote for me.
Thank you very much. Next up in the District 26 race is Lorna Nobles.
Hello, I'm Lorna Nobles. I'm running for District 26 House of Representative, and I welcome each of you, and thank you for listening to me. I am a businesswoman here in Hot Springs. Many of you know me. I own Trademark Real Estate, and I've been in the real estate business for about 45 years. So I know how to run a business, and I know how to work hard. I've worked hard all my life. Many of you know me through, maybe I've sold you a house or whatever, but I do appreciate all the business that you gave me. But I am a successful businesswoman. I will be your voice in Little Rock to help all the needs and the issues and the concerns with our district, and I appreciate each one of you voting for me. I've told you this, those that have spoken with me before. I've come from that school of hard knocks. I've listed some of these wonderful candidates and some of these folks in here, and you've worked really hard and have some wonderful educations, and I guess my education is kind of what they call nowadays a vocational education. I've learned how to work and talk to people, and I appreciate each one of you and each one of you listening to me for the last few minutes. So I'm not going to go to the red light. I'm done. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And then finally in the District 26 race, Rick McClure.
Well, good evening, everyone. After 20 years in the corporate world, I am now the chairman of the Hot Spring County Economic Development Corporation. I'm vice chair at the Arkansas State University Three Rivers Board, formerly College of the Ouachitas, and I'm the pastor of Life Point Church in Malvern. My desire is very simple, to help people. I have a great desire to make our district a better place to live, work, and play. But to do that, we have to continue to develop 21st century jobs, not only on the educational side, but we have to recruit 21st century jobs into our area, which means job diversification as we move forward. I believe in education. I am married to a retired school teacher. I have a whole family of educators all the way around me. One of the things I think is common for nearly everybody in this room is health care. The cost of health care, I don't think anybody's happy with all those type of things. As a pastor, I get to see firsthand what this opioid crisis is doing to us. And we need to be able to work together, not just to hurt the person that may have made bad choices, but let's start trying to help them, restore their families, restore their jobs, and restore our communities together. And I believe if we can just stand together and work together, yes, I believe in a time of polarization, there are some good people in Central Arkansas that is willing to work together to help the people move forward. So, if you live in District 26, it's Rick McClure, one easy vote, just click it, and we'll work together to make it a better place.